Hey everybody, welcome back to Nier Replicant. I am now heading deeper into the B version of the story, I guess. We've already beaten the game once, technically, and now we're going back to this Shadow Lord lair area to do more battles and fight more stuff. So without further ado, let's go. If you'll remember, there was kind of a dialogue with the enemy here. He was like talking to other shades.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light. Pathetic to the end, I see.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
Oh, you're funny. I'm gonna start crying here.
Have you felled the beast?
This is one stubborn son of a bitch.
Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Oh, that's right.
You ain't feeling bad this week, are ya?
Tyran's the
Ain't
demon
no turning
inside
back now.
Kaine.
You got a lust for blood. Embrace the slaughter.
See, even I forgot.
All we know is the thrill of battle. Ain't that right, Kaine?
Kaine!
I guess I do remember this place. It's been a little while.
Oh, you're kidding me!
Kaine!
Kaine! Are you alright? Kaine!
I fear there is little we can do for her.
No! Kaine!
What is happening?
It's all over for you, sunshine.
Kaine! Kaine!
Duh.
It's Kaine's shade.
We've no other choice. We must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
Oh dear.
Went too far. Oh,
Kaine! Kaine!
I think she's okay.
Kaine!
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with... We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again. As many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you. I'm weak, and I'm sad, and I'm lonely. But you make me strong. You're my friend, and I need you. So don't you dare leave me!
All right. Stop crying. And thanks. I'm all right.
Over there.
Neil seems a bit codependent.
And what is this, hmm?
It's me. It's got some kind of writing on it, but I don't know what it says.
How remarkably useless of you. Well, let's go ask Popola.
It's a cipher of some kind.
Can you determine its meaning?
I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle. Here, take a look at this. I wrote down all the words I can understand. This fragment is called the Stone Guardian. Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, the Memory Tree, Loyal Cerberus. The Law of Robotics probably refers to the Junk Heap, and the Memory Tree might be the Forest of Myth. But as for Sacrifice and Loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue.
Not a problem. If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right?
Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage.
They're just shades. Besides, it's the only way to reach the Shadow Lord.
It's a dangerous task.
Yeah, well, Yona's in even more danger.
But how can you even be sure that she's...
Because she is! Right? The Junk Heap and the Forest of Myth, yeah? I'm on my way.
Please be careful. Oh, and listen. About Kaine and Emil. The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and they're thankful. It's just... they're scared, you know? People can't change overnight. I'll hurry them along the best I can. But can you please give them a little more time?
I'll try.
Honestly torn.
Popola said we might be able to find something in the Forest of Myth.
You will forgive me if I seem less than enthusiastic about such a trip.
Oh no, I might try to hop around a little bit before I do that. I still have the fishing quest. seaside for a couple of quests. There's a quest in Facade, but all it is the flower thing, which I'm probably not even going to end up doing.
Oh there!
Red Bagman's still alive. Let's see. Okay, here's one.
It's you. I've heard a great many stories about you. Making quite the name for yourself,
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh, no need to be so modest. After all, I may have a job for someone with your particular talents.
I'm listening.
I need you to retrieve 3 crates of particular import from a ship that was wrecked at sea. This cargo has likely washed ashore on all the far-flung corners of the world, so it will be a task of some difficulty. Can I count on your assistance?
Sure, no problem.
Ah, excellent, excellent. Oh, and whatever you do, you must not unseal the cargo.
Well, now I'm curious. Why can't I open it?
I was shipping some rather unique products. If you were to see them, it might place me in something of a dilemma.
Hey, it's your money. You don't want me to look? Fine.
Should sneak a peek. Guessing I'm gonna have to start from scratch with this. There should be a crate. Each. Not sure what the third one is. I know I picked up 2. It's the fishing guy. There might be someone in the bar. It's not. Running into a wall. Okay. Just as I suspected.
Hey, this is one of the pieces of cargo that washed ashore. Sorry, lady, but I need to know what I'm transporting here.
It's drugs.
Are you sure this is really something we were meant to... Oh, and what is this?
Whatever it is, it's been waterproofed somehow. And it smells like explosives.
This is some rather dangerous cargo we've been asked to find. It is filled with strange potions and documents.
What on earth was that old woman transporting?
Just making sure. To the boat.
Another day, another fight with the wife over some stupid little thing. Anyway,
It's gonna be the death of you someday. Maybe this is the wrong place. Can't remember where the Forest of Myth is. Okay, here it is. So isn't that the one about finding the knife? We'll go back to the town and see what Devila has to say about it. Wait, no, I'm not going the right way. Why am I not going the right way? I need to go over the bridge and then the opposite way of the area. More around here. nice visuals in the background there. I've been to this area so many times, we don't really see it until you take a breath and look around.
The home of that blasted dream.
Yeah.
Truly a nightmare I hope never to experience again.
I hear you.
Just making sure there's nothing back here.
Oh, hello. How are things? You want to know if anything unusual is happening? Well, I have been feeling a rather strange presence whenever I visit the Divine Tree.
The Divine Tree?
It's a legendary tree that exists in the heart of our village.
Did you investigate the cause of this presence?
Not really, no.
And why not?
Well, we're not really supposed to go near the tree, except for prayer.
And why is that?
I don't know. It's just how things have always been.
Weird.
There's something strange happening with the Divine Tree. That reminds me, I have a rather interesting story for you. Would you care to hear it?
Therefore. So, wow, this is fascinating. As a pretense for. In fact, furthermore, such a fascinating tale. Are you being serious? Of course not. Yeah, that was a real waste.
We are the grass, the trees, the woods.
Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately?
You should talk, Vice.
As if Grimoire Weiss is capable of spouting such nonsense.
Hang on. I don't think it's done.
Is the dark entity that governs all memories. May the words form themselves to your liking.
Does that mean it'll tell us what we want to know? That'd be nice.
Black, pure darkness painted over everything. Words scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words, difficult words, amorous words, all sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. This is wrong, whispered the tree in a voice of wind through the leaves. This is not how it was supposed to be. The plan has failed. Once, long ago, the tree remembered everything about this world. This was its task, its function, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much part of the tree as its root and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree. Once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world. Words collapsed into sunlight before passing through the leaves into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined to form colonies. Colonies united into whirlpools of light, and the light coalesced into stars. Each star was a child of the tree that loved them all. Look at my memory. A child is here, brought low from disease. He is far too young to have suffered so. Then, beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached sheets upon which he lies. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy, too, has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, hatred swell within the dark recesses of his young heart. He tries to reject the black terror that germinates in his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He's long since ceased to resent his parents and doctors. Once he did, but now his pain is so great that there's little room in his heart to think of others. Only one person brings the boy comfort, a healthy young girl with tan skin and deep blue eyes. She's a beacon of brightness and light in the boy's world. Her very presence is comfort to him. He is unable to look upon her face. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own state. Soon this loathing eats away at what joy he receives from the girl's visits. The girl will not stop coming. He knows this. His every waking moment is spent in fear of this day. He thinks that if he could talk to her, if he could tell her of his feelings, this might not be so, but this conversation never happens. The girl disappears. The boy dies alone. The tree scoops up this memory and carefully stores it within himself. Etched upon it is a single word: envy. Look at my memory. The female warrior. Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy rises, and another, and another. The warrior knows that her struggle is falling, but though fighting an unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep in the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of a daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream. She does not know. Her friends and fellow warriors come and go. Some flee in terror, some are eaten. She began the fight with 23 companions, but most are gone now. Okay, yeah, I do remember this now. The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. By the time she hears the fierce, low sound, the arena is already close in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large that it blots out the sky. She is laughing. She has been doing so for as long as she can remember. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses into a pile of dust. The memory has been stored for a long time. It's etched with a single word: loss. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. Ah, that memory's been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift through the remaining memories littering the ground under its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when the young man and his companion entered the room. Well, this place is gloomy as hell. The room Nier entered was completely empty, almost completely empty. All I could see were a few crystals, scattered haphazardly on the ground. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, Nier suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the Forest of Myth, its prisoners, its villagers prisoners in their own dreams. I apologize, the tree thought. That is all that remains. As Nier stared at the jewel, bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. They must listen. Who there? A small shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. It appeared to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in its hand. More jewels tumbled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth, sights and sounds tinkling from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories, treating the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. This shade appears to be consuming the memories. These things eat memories? The tree extended a branch toward Nier. Without a second thought, Nier brought down his blade on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. Jewels burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Look, thought the tree, there is a conviction memory that I had lost, and satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence and solitude had caused the tree to forget certain things. Rather than be upset, it greeted the development with good cheer. Focusing all its power on the riddle of speech, the tree formed a makeshift vocal cord and tried again. I implore, hack! It splat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you. There we are. What was the color of the lost envy?
You let it slip through your fingers.
Come on, we have to go back to that stupid land of words again?
Are you kidding me? I could have sworn. Isn't that what it was last time? mention any colors? Was the girl had brown eyes? $33. Brown 33. Alright, let's keep it going. It spoke! The shade has intelligence and emotion. Who cares? Nier brushed Vice's comment aside as his sword sliced through the shade's right arm. The shade extended its remaining arm to Nier. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment its fingers brushed against Nier, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, up its arm, and out to its entire body. It was emotion, more than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone, 1,000 years of quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For centuries, the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains, but no more. Now powerful emotions began to take hold, causing its heart to light. This was more than the simple emotions had been designed to feel. It was beginnings of soul. And the young man was the key. This was the promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new and unpleasant sensation. But the time was not yet right. I implore you, how many were lost by the war you fought the red-eyed beast? 33. Okay, riddle time's over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shade once and for all. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the floor. The key! Cried the book. Secure the key! The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around them, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next word must be heard. The words exploded. It became difficult to discern their meaning. The pool of memories began to crack as the infinite blackness burrowed its way into the wall. This world is falling apart! How can a world of letters? I implore, most important thing, world. The light was complete. The memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letters slowly faded, Nier was drawn back to the real world. The tree was satisfied.
What in the... I never realized shades were capable of...
I don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle. I just want to kill them without all this hassle.
With the tree defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried in its world of letters. Unless, of course, time itself begins to rewind.
Popola said we might be able to find a key fragment in the junk heap.
Perhaps we can find a clue at Two Brothers' weaponry.
I mean, I'm pretty close. Let me ride it, I guess.
go! Get him! Don't let him escape!
There's two of them, huh?
I see something over there!
Seems like those are the two brothers.
Here! They're in here!
Oh, I see.
Who are you?
Khalil, what is your
Military
name?
defense robot, P-33. You are an intruder. You must be eliminated. Error. There is something leaking from your eyes.
I'm crying, you big dumb robot. I miss my mom.
What is crying? Who is Mom?
Mother, I can't ever see her again because she's dead.
My creator is also dead. He perished hundreds of years ago.
Years ago, really?
874 years, 10 months, 14 days, 4 hours, and 43 minutes. 44 minutes. I am incapable of being lonely, or missing others, or crying.
Only because I don't want to die.
You will die.
If the humans catch me, they're gonna kill me.
Why will they kill you? I will not permit the humans to kill Khalil. Military defense robot P-33 will protect you. P-33 is charged with defending others. P-33 will defend Khalil.
Oh, hooray, thanks, robot. Such your friends now. I'm gonna call you BB.
Man, there's gotta be tons of machinery here.
Yeah, but I don't know how much we can actually use.
Oh, wow. Check this out. It looks brand new.
Hey, be careful, all right? This place is dangerous.
I'll be fine.
Oh, no!
Huh?
Look out!
Huh?
Did they both get stuck in there?
Huh? Huh? Jacob!
It's pretty much the same.
Oh, God. This can't be happening! Jacob! Jacob! No!
Wow, that was scary.
The noise of the intruders caused the structure to fail. They should have proceeded with more caution. One intruder has perished.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't think they were chasing me. That seemed nice.
The junk heap. Perhaps we should speak to the brothers. They might know something about this.
Speak to the brothers.
Oh, hey there. It's been a while.
You're the little one, aren't you? You've grown up.
How fares your brother?
My brother's been dead for 4 years.
Oh, I see. Please forgive the question.
It's okay.
I need to ask you something.
What is it?
You heard any rumors about shades around here? Not the little ones. I'm looking for one that's unusually big and powerful.
No, I haven't heard about anything like that. But I haven't really been listening. All I want is to destroy robots. Just rip them up.
Okay. Never mind then. See you later.
Wait!
Yes?
I recently got my hands on a weapon. A very powerful weapon. I thought you might get some use out of it.
Cool.
Don't we already have this weapon?
Shh. These things happen the second time around.
No, it's one we already had.
This sword has seen better days.
Yeah, it's pretty beat up. I mean, there's potential, but it's fairly powerless right now.
Can you repair it?
I can repair anything with the proper materials.
If you'll fix it, I'll get the parts.
I'm so glad I decided not to throw this out. I'm gonna need some memory alloy. Only the real big enemies on the second basement level have them, so watch yourself. Also, here's the passcode to get down there. Use it on the elevator.
At least we don't have to fix it again.
I'm gonna need some memory. Only the real big enemies on the...
You got it.
By the way, what can I help you with?
Gold ore, 1 pyrite, 2 broken wristwatches. Get that. That's weak. That would be nice. I think I leveled it up the most I can. So that one's done. Maybe I can start using it. Might be able to buy some gold ore. I'm sure it's expensive, but I got a lot of money. So, pyrite. This one's a good one. Shit. It's heavy. titanium alloy.
Come back. I'm gonna need only the real... You got... But what can I help you with? Come back. I'm gonna need only the... You got... But what can I help you with?
Pilot. Get that. More silver ore. And more iron ore.
Come. I'm gonna only the real... But what can I help you with? Come back. I'm only the... You got... By the... What can I help you with?
It could be that the further you go in the game, the more likely these items are to spawn. It's very possible. Crap. Copper. Copper and iron. Wait, do I use titanium alloy? Dang it. I don't want to do that. Maybe I didn't. I kinda had to.
Come. I'm gonna only... You got... By the... What can I help you with? Come back. I'm only... You got... By the... What can I help you with?
Oh, I use use the symbol machine. That's what happened. Okay. Without spending any titanium out, that's the best we're gonna do.
Come back.
I got this beast mode that's a heavy 620, that's a minute. This one's heavy. It's a definite upgrade. This one's very heavy. Well, let's give it a shot. Forged from metal and liquefied beast claws, the destructive spear is filled with a deep hatred for the world. She was a hopelessly slow woman. Impossibly clumsy, it would take her 3 times longer than anyone else to accomplish a task. She walked slowly, talked slowly, she even blinked slowly. So slow was the woman that she could not even draw us water to anyone's satisfaction. The children began calling her the cow, laughing when she passed by. She would only chuckle in response. She was a hopelessly dull woman. When she fell, she drew blood, and she would carry on as though she were in a daze. Though coins often dropped from her purse, she never managed to retrieve one. If someone spoke ill of her to her face, it'd take hours for her to realize the insult. When the children saw her, they would hurl rocks with glee. She was a hopelessly foolish woman. One summer, when the village was suffering the most terrible drought, the woman vanished. The children all starved to death. The villagers spent no time worrying about the woman who ran away. 2 days later, rain fell in the village, was saved, but the woman did not return. On the 20th day, a shaman arrived at the village. The shaman held a spear with a pair of horns that was oiled and sticky to the touch. So heavy was the spear that none could wield it effectively, even though they managed to lift it. The weapon was incapable of piercing through anything at all. The shaman forced it on the people and left it with them, but no one dared approach it. To this day, it quietly slumbers in a forgotten corner of the village. So that's one of the cool things. These weapon stories unlocks more as you level it up. Since that was the level 4, that's the whole story. It's time to save it.
It's a shame about the older lad. He was but a child.
Sounds like you went into a dangerous area for the sake of the business.
I have the memory alloy, I still need to get the key, right? basement. Shoot me for. This is not the same area we've gone through 4 times already. We've only gone through this area once already.
The elder brother postponed his joy for the sake of his sibling. Do you think he was ever truly happy?
Just making his little brother happy would have been enough. That's what being an older brother is like.
With these robots, it's just like poke them. Poke dead. Poke. Ooh, survived the poke. Poke. Okay, no, this is the same part we've done over and over again. I leveled up. Hasn't been a complete waste of time. He did say second basement, right? Not first basement. A funny feeling that you have to be backtracking. Alloys, so it's not a total waste. yeah. How did I know this would happen? Does that mean since I already have the memory cores, I can just go back there? Okay, ready? What's a ship?
A large seagoing vessel that carries freight and passengers over bodies of water.
Yeah, you're so great, BP. You've learned so much.
You have taught me much, Khalil. You have helped to expand my vocabulary. You have instructed me in the ways of the outside world. Because we are friends.
That's some pretty impressive stuff you found. I'll start upgrading your weapon right away. And since you did me a favor, I won't even charge you for it. Well, actually, this is gonna take a little more time than I thought. No sense in you waiting around. I'll send you a letter once it's ready.
That would be great.
It appears we have some free time on our hands.
Maybe Popola's found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
Alright. But does that mean we never found the key? Anyway, oh wait, no, see, memory tree. Stone Guardian. So yeah, we still haven't found the law of robotics. Alright, well, we'll catch up with Popola, and I imagine we'll eventually have to go back down into the depths. So thanks for joining me. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye.